Hello, beautiful people. My name is Christina Garcia Foster, and today I will be presenting my ABC Healthcare as it relates to required key points that are to be addressed. I have titled my presentation, Utilizing a Centralized System to its Full Potential. As we go through the PowerPoint and I speak more on the focused ABC Healthcare organization, it becomes clearer as to why. The ABC Healthcare Organization is located in a southern city and was founded in the 1950s. It is composed of 11 units, which may also be known as departments. It currently employs 900 faculty physicians and 2,000 employees. This facility is important to its community and is reflected by the fact that it provides services to 1 million patients per year. The ABC Healthcare is in need of better communication amongst units, uniform data, and better tracking of services. Once the uniform use of a centralized data system is rolled out, then these needs can be met through the benefits of having a centralized data system. Seeing that the ABC Healthcare was established in the 1950s, technology was not as we know it. Therefore, the organization was using the paper chart system. It was only 2 years ago that the organization adopted the EHR messaging system, and sometime before that, it can be assumed that the Lotus Note system was taken on. Currently, the Lotus Note system is only being utilized by the call center staff in order to do tracking of messaging and the follow-up that is completed. All other units are utilizing the EHR messaging system, however, not to its full potential. It is also imperative to acknowledge that not all physicians are using the EHR messaging system. The current implemented system is the Lotus Note system and the EHR messaging system. The organization has decided that the only system they wish to move forward with is the EHR messaging system. This system will enable the following. Patients will be able to schedule appointments, send messages to providers, and refill prescriptions electronically. The call center will be able to better track messages, close out messages once the appropriate follow-up and/or action is taken. And lastly, the units and physicians will be able to track miscellaneous notes and visit notes. They'll also be able to send messages, update lab results, and utilize the prescription writing feature. The risk analysis strategy that will be implemented to ensure that the streamline is successful will require the gathering of leadership from each unit and 1 to 2 employees who can be considered star employees. This group will be responsible for strategizing trainings and tracking of the system's rollout success. After trainings are successful, then the group will be expected to conduct an EHR system review. In order for there to be no biases, the units will cross-review each other's work. The tool that will be used is comparable to a standard quality assurance tool to ensure that the quality of data and services are present in the new system. The impact this new technology will have on the organization's culture factor in relations to provisions and decision making is that because the organization is using one system, it will be easier to pull the data in order to justify why a provision or decision needs to be made. For example, this new technology will allow for patients to make appointments online. After 1 year of the organization using the EHR messaging system, then the data can be pulled and analyzed. The results can justify a provision that can be made in the call center unit. One example of a provision would be the restructuring of job duties and minimizing how many call center employees actually are responsible for making appointments by the phone and increasing the amounts of individuals who are monitoring appointments made online, and then assigning another employee to monitor phone appointments and online scheduled appointments in regards of the actual calendars. Healthcare decision-making is closely related to the system development life cycle. This cycle is implemented in regards to when an organization must decide to continue with the same software or move forward with the new software. This ABC Health organization is in the in the implementation stage. In about 3 years projected out of the system rollout date, the organization can step into the other stages of the cycle. As mentioned in an earlier slide, managers, coordinators, and STAR employees will be the leadership of the transition. Quality assurance will be a part of the support and evaluation section of the system development lifecycle. And the staff are imperative because this is how the data that will be analyzed to determine if the system is a fit for the ABC healthcare will be produced. A few benefits of an organization adopting an enterprise-wide data system means all data is centralized, which makes data analysis much easier because the data is not scattered or entered in a way that has to be decrypted. Having a centralized data system also means cross-functionality. Therefore, other units can have a glimpse of another unit's data in relation to a patient. Lastly, there is considerably higher levels of security due to there only being one system being used for data storage. When comparing technology versus an enterprise-wide data in relation to data governance, here are some differences I found. Technology. Technology is a reference of systems/tools being used to identify diagnosis, treatments, assessing care, and data keeping versus an enterprise-wide data system. It is the technology implemented to function and track. Features look like storage, produces statistics, and allows for units to cross-reference data collected for a patient in order to align treatment or follow-up. Best practices and policies are the organization practicing data governance by creating policies that support best practices of information exchange amongst the units. When the organization has built up its character in this context, then the organization can better define its needs and select a technical system and structure that has the ability to be compatible to communicate with other technology applications. One awesome feature of the EHR messaging system is that the prescriptions writing module is compatible and is very beneficial to the physicians. In closing, the ABC Healthcare Organization does not express financial concerns, but rather shows much signs of wanting to mature and assure the best services are being provided by ensuring that the data system being used is of quality. Thank you so much for your time.